Please welcome the co-chief executives of the Society of London Theatre and UK Theatre, Claire Walker and Hannah Essex.
Good evening, I'm Claire Walker.
I'm Hannah Essex, and on behalf of SALT, the Society of London Theatre, welcome to the Olivier Awards with Mastercard 2025. This year marks 40 years since these awards were renamed in honour of Sir Laurence Olivier. Today, winning an Olivier is recognised as one of the most prestigious awards in world theatre.
Sadly, this year, we lost legend of stage and screen, Dame Joan Plowright, also known as Lady Olivier, Sir Laurence's wife of 28 years. Dame Joan was a pioneer of British theatre, breaking boundaries so that other women could follow in her footsteps. We are enormously grateful for the ongoing support of the Olivier family, and we hold them close in our hearts this evening.
Of course, this evening is about celebrating the spirit of Olivier and of Plowright by recognising the groundbreaking, thought-provoking, exhilarating and entertaining theatre that London has had to offer over the last year. Congratulations to all tonight's nominees. Now listen up. If you win, please keep your speeches to 40 seconds so that our friends at ITV can put together the highlight show which goes out tonight. Thank you.
This year also marks 60 years since the first Minister for the Arts, Jenny Lee, set out her vision in a white paper that signalled a step change in the way arts in this country was supported, championed and funded by government. In the white paper, Jenny said, "If a high level of artistic achievement is to be sustained and the best of the arts made more widely available, more generous help is urgently needed."
60 years on, the same could be said for today. Arts funding has declined by up to 48% in real terms in the past 15 years. The percentage of students taking arts GCSEs has halved since 2010, with 41% of schools no longer offering a drama GCSE. Theatre buildings around the country are in urgent need of investment. We estimate that £500 million is required just for essential maintenance.
We recognise that these are difficult and challenging times, but because they are difficult and challenging times, increasing opportunities to engage with arts and culture is even more important than ever. This is particularly true of our young people, and we will shortly welcome SALT President Kash Bennett to tell you about our Theatre for Every Child campaign and why it means so much to her.
But before we do, there's a few people to thank. Thank you to our wonderful new hosts, the supremely talented duo of Beverly Knight and Billy Porter. Our creative team, led by Anthony Van Last and Gareth Valentine. The Royal Albert Hall, and to every single person on and off stage who are working so hard to put together what promises to be a really spectacular evening.
Thank you so much to our public panels, to our Olivier Committee, to the SALT Board and to everyone who voted. Huge thanks to all of our Olivier sponsors and our partners at ITV. We simply could not do this without you. And in particular, thank you to Mastercard for 15 years of partnership.
Final thanks go to our extraordinary SALT and UK Theatre team who work all year round to bring you this fabulous event, led by the magnificent Emma D'Souza. We hope you all have a wonderful evening.
Please welcome Society of London Theatre President Kash Bennett.
You are all looking fabulous. Give yourselves a nice round of applause. In glorious proof that there is no business like our business for scrubbing up on the night. A few years ago, I came to the Olivier Awards, and as I was coming to sit in the posh bit down there on the floor, I was denied entrance by an usher. Now, I'm in this business because I'm not in the business of shaming anyone, but the reason I was stopped was because I wasn't wearing a frock. Now, times have moved on, and while others in the world may be questioning the value of ED&I and pushing back in fear against anyone not like them, the heart of our theatre world is celebrating our difference. Our whole purpose may be about pretending to be other people, but before the hearth and after the lights have gone down, we are unapologetically who we are. And you'll be surprised to hear, I don't own a frock. And I'm too stubborn to change now, because this is who I am, and it is hard won. When I was a teenager, I struggled with that, with where I could be in the world. And in despair, I spoke to a brilliant teacher at my school called Kath Murden. Do you want to go into the theatre? She said. Well, I think I do. Well, you'll be fine there, she said, because they'll have anybody. Now, I suspect that everyone here has been inspired by a teacher, and that one did nothing short of changing my life by encouraging me to express myself with positivity and confidence. The immeasurable value of teaching, and by extension, arts education in schools, is a subject that gets banged on about all the time at events like this, but it's close to my heart, so I'm going to bang on about it a bit more. Our Theatre for Every Child campaign is all about ensuring that every child goes to the theatre at least once by the time they leave school. Of course, we would like children to go every year, and some schools manage that. But for many, just one visit is physically or metaphorically miles away. Long term, we'd like the government to include this in the curriculum, but in the meantime, SALT deserve and need our support in this endeavour. So many of you in this room do such fantastic work inviting young people to the theatre, having reduced price tickets, reaching out to youth groups and schools, but I urge you to redouble these efforts this year and shout about it more too. If we do this work, if we join forces to make our young people, whoever and wherever they are, happy to be themselves, to listen to each other and be confident enough to take their place in society, what kind of society would we have? And what kind of creative industries would we enjoy? Because here's the thing. Every year, this room gets more confident, more different, and more good, because we will have anybody. And the more we celebrate anybody, invite them in, let them thrive and grow in craft and opportunity, the better we get. We're already pretty good at what we do if the artists in this room tonight are anything to go by. And who cares if you wear a frock or a suit or a bin bag, as long as you're yourselves, and when you get to your chosen task, you do it brilliantly. You have all done brilliantly to get here tonight, and I am incredibly proud to be among you and get this party going. Have a great night.